Listen, about the christening, and I've been thinking we really shouldn't bring our problems into it. It's not fair on Robbie and Tash, and it's definitely not fair on Ella. Do you think we could try and be nice to each other, just for 24 hours?
I can't see why not.
It is bad enough that I didn't tell Martha that you and Cassie kissed last week. Now you expect me to lie about the fact that you two are having an affair?
You can't say anything. Not to Martha, not to anyone.
I don't deserve to be treated this way.
I didn't mean what I said before.
Is this just a big joke to you?
Just hear me out. There's something you need to know. It's just supposed to be a formality, you know, go in and have the checkup. And then Dr. Young suggested that we do a fertility test. Neither of us thought there was going to be a problem. It was just to be on the safe side. But when he showed up later that night, it's the mumps, you know. You think, what's the worst that can happen? Your face swells up a bit and that's it. But it wasn't, because now I can't have kids. I can't give you the one thing in this world that you want most. So I thought...
You thought that you'd break up with me?
Well, I thought that I'd let you go. I don't want you to feel trapped, Rach. Look, I know I've hurt you and that's the last thing I wanted to do, but you deserve to have the life you want with your own kids. I don't want you to regret being with me. Ever.
Has anyone ever told you you're a pig?
How come you never say that when Rick's here? If he was here, he would have finished his own plate and he'd be moving on to mine by now.
Maybe it's because he doesn't talk with his mouth full.
Speaking of Rick, when's he getting back from that mechanics course?
Next week. I bet you can't wait. Yeah, it'll be great. Which is why I should go. I want to make sure all my assignments are done before he gets home.
As if you're going to be able to think about anything except Rick.
See you guys.
Hey.
Hi.
What's this?
Oh, nothing.
Cass, come on.
They're all going to hate me if that's what's up.
Who?
Everyone. My friends, my family. The minute they find out about us.
No, they won't. Because they're not going to find out until we're ready. Seriously, we just have to be
Let's
careful.
hope Irene's got enough room in her fridge for all of this.
Well, we'll just have to take home whatever doesn't fit, I guess.
Yeah, especially if it's cheesecake, right? Oh,
Sorry.
Hey, they're just over there.
Oh, that's cool. I don't want to
You're
interrupt.
so going to sit with us, okay? I'll be a minute.
Maddie said I should join you, if that's okay. Sure. Look, I know things got pretty weird between us for a while with Gareth and everything. But I just want to say I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so full on with you. I know Maddie's your... I know that you care about her. And I don't want there to be any hard feelings between us. Yeah, it's cool. Really? Okay.
Good. I reckon a bit more to the right. Hey, can we get a hand?
All right, someone find an army. You've got enough food to feed one.
Thank you.
love, I'll give you a
Box in the car if you guys don't mind.
You weren't kidding about the arm.
Robbie!
Hey, Dan, I'll give you a hand, mate.
Thank you. Robbie, that looks ridiculous.
What? It's just draping.
You might not care about Ella's christening, but I do. Sorry.
It's okay.
This is about Jack and Martha, isn't it?
Yeah, look, I know we talked about it before, but I just can't help being a little bit nervous. You know, if they're going to be fighting, it's going to spoil things.
Knock, knock.
Hey.
Just the godparents reporting for duty.
guys.
Hello. Here, I'll take that.
How's everything going?
Oh, yeah, good, thanks.
Did you guys come together?
Yeah, you don't have to worry. Tomorrow's Ella's special day. We're not going to let anything get in the way.
So, what can we do to help?
Here you go. You okay? How you feeling?
Guilty.
Guilty? Why?
I should have thought to warn you myself.
Rach, it was a mild case of the mumps, and back then we weren't even thinking about kids.
I know, if I warned you, maybe you would have been a bit more emotionally prepared.
Well, I don't think anything could have prepared me for this.
It's so unfair.
Yeah, on both of us.
I always thought I would have kids. I just thought it was a matter of choosing when. I've seen this happen so many times to my patients. They don't think that there's going to be a problem until it's too late.
Yeah, but Rachel, it's not too late.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not too late for you to have kids, your own kids. You just have to make a decision.
You mean leave you?
Look, your kids, the ones that you've always dreamt about, the ones you've always wanted, they're a part of you. And you have to decide whether you're prepared to let that go. Yeah, but this is not a decision you can make now. You've got to think about this properly. Because if you try and sweep this under the carpet, then you're just going to end up resenting me for it, and our relationship is going to be damaged anyway. Look, Rachel, I know you love me, I do, but if you need to get out of this relationship, I'm not going to hold you back.
Sleepwalking again. Hey, what's wrong? What's going on?
Having kids is more important to me than anything. More important than being a doctor.
Oh, no.
When I think about my future, it was always knowing what a great dad Kim would be.
There's no reason why he can't be. You know there are other options.
What do you mean if we adopt?
Yeah, well, you can foster.
But it's not the same as the bond that you have with your own child, you know?
Yeah, I know, it might not be the same, but it's just as strong. Look at Ryan and me. I mean, I'd do anything for him. Or Sal with Cassie and Rick. She'd die for them if she had to.
I understand that, I do. It's just I'll never feel what it's like to have a life growing inside of me, you know? I really wanted to experience that.
What about a donor?
Yeah, which is great for me. How fair is that to Kim?
You're not thinking about leaving him, are you?
How can I? I love him. And I know that we're going to be okay. It's just I really wanted to have Kim's child, you know? I wanted that so much. Look, I've thought about this and I'm not going anywhere. Whatever happens, we can deal with this together.
Rachel, you have to be absolutely certain about this, because in 5 years, 10, it's going to be a lot harder to go back.
All I know is I don't want to be anywhere without you. I love you. That's my decision.
I'm so sorry. And I can't believe I'm never going to have kids. And I'm 19, you know, everything's supposed to be possible. Twice now, I thought I was going to be a father, and twice I've had it taken away from me. But I've always consoled myself with the fact that one day it was going to be our turn.
I know.
Then I think about my own dad, and over the last couple of years, how close we've become, and I don't know what I would have done without him. And in the back of my mind, I've always thought that one day maybe I could have that same relationship with my kid. But now...
What about that roll thing with the mashed potato inside?
I still don't know what that was. Seriously, like, you should have seen some of the food at the retreat.
I reckon half it must have been against the Geneva Convention. I wouldn't have made it out of there if it wasn't for Maddie. I mean it, Maddie. You've been so cool about everything.